token, I get the 5 up, feel no pain. And the
Doesn't matter. Oh, the sliding one? Yeah, that's open for a reasonable reason. What are you looking up?
what my second and third adaptation tokens do.
The third one is, Chuck just told us. The third one was +1 to hit, right? Or -1 to be hit?
Minus
-1 to be hit.
-1 to be hit.
That makes sense.
But what's the second one?
Mike.
Plus 1 armor.
That makes sense.
Second one's +1 armor. So first one's -6 inches. Second one's +1 armor. Third one's -1 to be hit.
Okay, that sounds right. Yeah. Let's roll to see who's attacker. I got a 6. Which isn't really that great because I don't actually know if it's good to be the attacker. So
5.
I'll be the attacker.
5.
Because I don't know. That sounds like a thing that I would do.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll a mission. We're playing mission 3. Mission 3, Frontal Assault. The attacker has committed their forces to take out critical targets and gain ground. The defender must repel this assault at all costs. I'm going to have 3 objective markers. You're going to have 3 objective zones.
All right.
But we're not going to put those out yet, because I think we do another thing first.
A deployment.
I think we have to roll. You roll a deployment map check thing.
Yeah. It is 5, so that's 3.
I will attempt to find the page that informs us of what that means. Aha! Oh, wow.
Oh, it's the corners again? Darn it, that's exactly where we
All 4 corners? That's what you just did?
That's what we just did.
You did the 4 separate corners?
Yep.
All right, well, let's play Dawn of War then, because I just played that one and you just played that one, so let's play that one.
All right.
Okay, great. I'll be over here.
I'll be over here.
Okay, great.
How deep is it? 12
inches?
inches?
Like this before.
12 inches?
Yes. 12 inches indeed.
All right. From the edge of the table or edge of the black?
Edge of the black, actually. Oh, and then our line of where is the edge of the table has gone away. So let me put it back. This, right? That pen is the edge of the table.
Gotcha. So neither of us can get around the outside of these pieces.
Right. Okay. Cool. Oh, I just put this out like a second ago. Okay. The next thing that happens is we deploy our objectives or we pick our secondaries. It's one of those 2 things. Place objectives. And the mission says it starts with the defender places 1 objective zone over 3 inches wholly outside of any of their deployment zones.
Eeny, meeny, jelly, beanie. And does it say from board edge also?
No. And then I place 2 objective markers outside of my deployment zone. So I'll do 1 here, And they have to be 6 inches from each other, so I'll do one there. And I will do one here, I believe. That's very close to that one. Seems like there'll be some punching. That sounds fun. Okay, I'll put it right there.
Yep.
Now it says the defender places 2 objective zones anywhere he would like.
Welcome to Planet Bowling Ball. Can I take your order?
And then I get to put one wherever I want, which is going to be right here. Oh, you place your thing, and then I might go over here if you're gonna heavily weight us to one side.
You're elite.
I am, and fast.
You're elite and fast. I'm not as durable as I'd like.
Is that what you learned in the previous game?
Just in general, like, I wish I was more durable.
Oh, is that allowed? I didn't know.
Yes, these things can go under terrain, and it makes a big difference, and that's well over 6 inches away. Those things can, if you want to, you could put it under here, and so we could all have to stand here and party around.
I'm fine with it being right there.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
For instancing.
Okay. That was fun.
Yep.
We did the thing. Now, next up is going to be what happens when we pregame phase, choose additional objectives, and then we deploy.
Yep.
So this is the list.
I'm going to take the one that says I don't have to be in combat with you every turn. That's going to be really great for me. I'm sure I'll maximize that every turn. Hold the line.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I don't have anyone I can throw away for that. All you need is kill, and we can take more than one from him.
You want all you need is kill?
Yep. And I'll do weaken them also.
Weaken them sounds good. Let's do that. And then I'll take... I'll just stay on the move.
Which one's that one?
1 point if more than half my things do something.
Yep.
2 points if all my things do something.
Yes.
All right, so I deploy the first constructs. That's what happens first.
Yes.
And I'm not going to put anybody in my transport this time around. Well, yeah, I'm not going to put anything in my transport. How far do you go? You go far, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start him cloaked.
Okay.
Do you know what that does?
Yep.
Okay.
That means I can't target it unless I have artillery.
Oh, I don't know if artillery can target it. You can't get line of sight on it.
What was that?
Oh, all right, fair enough then.
That's the transport. That's the gun platform.
Uh-huh. You're up. How far do those guys shoot?
These guys, 30.
Okay.
Actually, all three of, or they both have 30s.
Okay.
All right, that doesn't actually work. I've
It doesn't?
I
You can nudge it. I don't care.
yeah, that does. Placing this, I should have left me enough room to wholly flip my base in the thing because you have to be wholly on it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
He goes there. He will go here.
What's that? That's weird. I don't know what to say about that.
It could be that he's still waking up.
Oh.
He's also still waking up, so the wheels are like spinning up.
I'm just very tired. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Heavy infantry is next, which is all my dudes that are on foot. Never gonna stop cloaking.
Who's going where?
I don't think you have really fast close combat. I think putting all my guys out and just putting cloak on them is probably good enough. How much artillery do you have?
A lot.
Oh. Are all three of those guys artillery?
All three of these guys are artillery.
But only on one of their guns, I presume.
Yes.
What does that gun do?
Or excuse me, he does not have artillery. These two do.
Okay.
They are 36 range. They are 8 dice, 2 each.
AP?
No.
Okay.
The artillery is not. The regular guns are.
Okay.
And these guys, who are the only close combat you have to care about, are 8 inches.
Okay. All my heavy infantry are out.
All right, I am getting mine out.
Oh, that guy's 36? Because you told me 30, and I deployed 32 inches from you.
This guy is 36 for artillery.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna change where these guys are at then.
Go ahead.
Because I was trying to make it so that guy didn't get to shoot at infantry. Without having to move. If he wants to move, he can move.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna stop that. Okay.
He might still be able to get.
That's fine. I can't stop him. Those are your other close combat guys?
Yep. I have two sets of 5 of the
Okay.
close combat guys.
All right.
All right.
And then I do these things?
So next up is skirmishers.
Basically everything that's left.
Yeah.
I don't have enough stealth tokens. That's sad. Where'd the rest of my stealth tokens go? Okay, well this shield generator is also stealthed.
Okay.
Everything is stealthed right now. There's nothing, I didn't start anything on the table without stealth.
Okay.
How's that sound?
This guy has bombing run.
Yep, I know.
Okay.
Or at least, thank you for reminding me. How about that? That's a nicer thing to say.
Why do I feel like I'm missing a card?
I don't know.
These are those. Yeah, there it is. Come on, Jason. No, I want you there, actually. So in order to shoot me, you have to drop cloak, right?
That's right.
Okay. All right. And then the last thing is regular infantry.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. My heavy infantry already went out.
Well, these are normal,
I don't have normal infantry. Just put them out. I don't know
Yeah.
when. I don't know when exactly the right time for them to come out is.
and these things can blind you.
Okay. -1 to be hit and -1 to hit. That's what
Yep.
blinding does.
Yep.
Okay.
Of course, I have to be able to see you. Much coherency, such wow. All right.
I think I take the first activation. Yeah.
Yep.
Good luck. Have fun.
Much wow.
I'm going to use. I'm actually going to use white activation tokens because my stealth ones are orange.
I will use the reds or the oranges, whatever color.
Whatever color it is, you should use it.
Yep.
All right. So I have 10 as is expected. Oh, they can even. It's even more ridiculous than I thought.
Oh.
My brain range is different than the actual range on a unit. What's happening here? Oh, these are in a different order than they were last time, which is confusing. There we go.
Nice to know that I'm not the only one like that.
All right, dropping cloak on these guys. And they're going to go. These are always -1 to be shot, by the way.
Is dropping cloak?
It's a free action.
It's a free action. Okay.
Yeah, it's a free. It's just free.
Yeah.
It costs no action points of any kind.
Yeah.
They're going to shoot your infantry dudes. The guys you said are close combat guys.
Yep.
I'm shooting them.
That's probably wise.
And I get to shoot them 3 times each, so that's 9 shots. And I'm going to hit you on 3s. Do I want to take aim here? I moved. I'm shooting, and then I want to move again. So no, I don't want to take aim. I will hit you, the Lords, 7 times. AP.
So 6s.
Yep.
Wow,
Well,
actually
good
got
job,
3.
man.
So
And then these are 2 each. How many wins do those things have?
They have 3 each.
Okay, well then 2 each is a really acceptable amount for them to take. I'm going to move these guys again, and I'm just going to pop them back behind this wall. Oh, thank you. They take
Yes.
1 each.
Yes, they do. Thank you.
You know what? I'm just going to come all the way back. I think it's just better. Because 36 inches is still... You just have to move towards me to shoot at me, so that's fine. They're there. Okay, great. Here's their activation token. Your turn.
Eeny, meeny, jelly beanie.
That was a really tiny amount of damage I went forward to do there.
All right. I will activate my commander.
Okay.
He's got 10 inches.
Oh, does he now?
Big 10-inch record now. All right. He will come over to here.
Okay.
That's one. His gun is 30.
So you can shoot them because they're not
Yep.
cloaked anymore.
Yep, and that's well within range.
Mhm.
So, might as well aim first.
Might as well aim first. Yeah, because he has 3 actions, so 1 to move forward, 1 to aim, and 1 to shoot, right? Makes
Yep.
sense to me.
Yeah.
I am -1 to be hit, so you're probably hitting on 4s, I would guess. It seems like almost everything in the game shoots on 3s.
He's the commander. He hits on 2, so it is 3s.
Okay.
So it is 2 dice. Cool.
2
And that's
hits.
armor piercing.
How much damage are they?
They are 5.
You kill 2 of them. Okay.
Yep.
Was it good for you?
Woo!
I'm never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around. How many wounds does that guy have?
He has 15.
Okay. And does he have... Oh, did you put your adaptation token on these guys?
Oh, I did not. Thank you.
Because they're now 6 inches longer range to shoot at.
Yes.
So tell me about trying to kill that big guy. He has a 3-up save? I guess
Uh,
everything has armor penetration, so I don't care about that. Does he
Yeah.
have a feel no pain?
Not until you put a wound on him, and then he has a 5-up, feel no pain.
Does he have any other defensive trickery I should know about before I charge into him and punch him?
He has an 8 dice melee.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah. Other than that, no.
Okay.
Other
There's an 8 dice melee. He has 15 wounds. You take half rounded up or you take half rounded down? You take rounded up.
round it up.
So if I do 3 damage, I do 2 damage, right?
Yep.
That's the math?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's show you why you don't come this close to the Batra. He's going to give these guys their free 9-inch move. Now, I'm not going to shoot you before charging you because that'll engage your feel no pain. That would be bad. So my first 2 action points are to come over like this. Amusingly, I can't hold the objective because of where you're standing. I can't get all the way on, which is, I think, actually kind of funny.
And that's Michael says that's by design. Like that is intentional. That if you sit a construct in the middle of a zone, you zone out.
Oh, well, okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so they have a whole nother action left, just so we know.
Yep.
They're going to have 9 attacks hitting on 2s. I will hit with 8 of them. They're armor piercing, and they do 3, so they're going to do 2 to you.
All right. So
8 6-ups.
I'm going to roll 8 6s right now.
Or
Can I
0
have-
6s, and he explodes.
Yes. I
2
got
6s. So you have 3 left by the law of math, right?
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 3 left. But 3 left with a feel no pain.
Yep.
And then I will use their final active action to punch you 1 more time.
Yep. Well, actually, no. I don't get the feel no pain until after your activation ends.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, 9.
Well, right, because
I mean,
I don't get my adaptation until after his activation ends, right?
Well, I'll find out, but you have to make a ridiculous number of 6s to survive anyways, because I rolled 9 hits.
All right.
So I will ask Michael, though.
Okay.
Hey, Michael. If I punch, and then I'm going to punch again with my next action, does he get the adaptation in between?
Nope.
Okay.
Just after you finish your activation.
that mattered here as the, what are these guys called? Fisty boys? The Batra Stalkers have first turned his commander. It moved close. Yeah. But that's okay, we're learning, right?
Yep.
It did wreck these guys first.
Yes, it did.
And these are this is actually maybe my favorite unit in the army. So, because did you see how fast they moved?
Yes.
Like it's just like, that's all I've ever wanted in a war game. Like none of the other statistics stats even matter to me. They just have to hang out. They can't do anything else because they're out of actions. So, what?
You're saying you should paint him as a turtle.
Because it's so fast? Okay, fair enough. I feel like proxying. I should bring my turtle, put it in here instead of this. It's probably the same size. Let's find. You go ahead and start your next activation. I'm gonna be completely distracting.
Okay.
It's actually bigger than him, I think. Yeah, it's bigger this way by a little bit. Yeah. By a little bit, because in order to make him the same size as the wave serpent, you measure to the back of the tip of the tail. So it's actually incredibly close. Incredibly close. I love that I have 2 of those, by the way. Yeah. A lot like frogs. What's that? Okay.
All right, that's way too far. What did I take? I wanted to be hold the line. All you need is kill. And weaken them. Okay. All right. Activating these guys. I am blinding you.
Okay, that seems smart. Does it just automatically happen?
Yes.
1 action point?
Yep.
Okay.
And
So they hit on 3s now.
yep. I will shoot you with these guys who are the card I have moved for no good reason.
No, it's not for no good reason. You wanted to see it.
Yes. It's 3 dice a pop. There are 5 currently.
Fitting.
3. It's 5. 5.
Is this armor penetrating?
These guys, no.
Okay. Since that appears to be the most important thing in the game,
Yes.
is whether or not you're armor penetrating. That's like the most important thing that you need to know about your units.
3s. Pretty good number of 3s.
All right. Is that this many?
Yeah. In retrospect, I probably should have aimed and fired, but it's fine.
How many is that?
That is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I picked up 11. Oh, I picked up 12. I was really close to how many I needed. These guys have a 3-up save, which I do manage to fail 3 of. How much damage is it? Is it 1 each?
Yes.
It's 1 each?
Yep.
Okay, so each of them will take 1 damage. Boop. 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 And you have 1 activation left on them, right?
Yep.
I presume your army's like mine and pretty much
Yep.
everybody has 3 action points? Is that?
Yep.
Okay. Everybody has 3 for me except the shield generators, just so you know.
Yep. And they will slide to here.
That seems smart.
Okay.
I think these guys are going to go again. Looks like 2 of them can make it to combat. Because they go 10, because it's +3. Because that's the thing I take. I'm going to come over there.
All right.
To make sure, because this matters, because there's no pile-in,
Yeah.
and I don't have to be within an inch. I have to be touching you.
You don't have to be touching me. You have to be within an inch. You don't.
Oh, is that all it is?
Yes.
Oh, well, they can all make it then. Oh, and they ignore that anyways, because they're infantry. They're not a construct. That was the thing I didn't understand the last game.
Gotcha.
Only the constructs have to go around the train. Everybody else gets to go through it. Not I mean, like this stuff. Not
Yeah.
like, I don't think they can walk through a wall. That's not what I mean.
Yeah.
So there's their first 2 action points. Let me bring all their bulwarky with them. I'm trying really hard not to swear on his, because because this is going to go on as YouTube.
Yes.
I'm trying really hard.
Yes.
I made some dogs of the female persuasion comments in the first game. All right, and punch. So they have
No
3
punch.
each. Punch.
No punch.
They have 3 each. These are only 2 damage though because you are a robot. Robots are cool.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. That's pretty cocked.
Yeah.
Missed with 2. 6 armor penetrating, 2 damage each hits. And I've lost a die again. There it is.
So 6s.
Uh-oh.
None. Get 5 up. Feel no pains. Or they're all 2 though.
Yeah. So it's more complicated than that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So you need to assign them and then roll the feel no pains. So
Yep.
I can keep track of how many you've done if that's helpful.
Yes.
Here's the first one. Where's it going?
The first one we're just gonna.
You have 2 guys that have taken 1, right?
I have
You have 3 guys that have 4 guys that have
4
taken
guys
1.
have taken 1.
So you want to start on the healthy guy then, probably.
Yes. So healthy
Healthy guy, okay.
healthy guy, and so this is the first one. 5s and 6s. He actually.
He
should-
takes nothing. Next one? I thought it's a 6-up feel no pain.
This is what we're testing is
Oh, okay.
making it a 5-up feel no pain because the 6s were not really feeling meaningful.
Please continue. That guy takes 1.
1.
And we'll just say that's on the healthy guy still, because
Yep.
why wouldn't it be?
Yep. And
Third one. So that does 1 damage to somebody. They're all the
Yep.
same at this point.
Yep.
So where do you want the next one to go?
It's
Somebody that has 1 wound on him?
yes.
Okay. So he dies. So somebody dies.
He dies.
And then you have 2 more, but you can put them both on a guy who only has 1 wound.
Yep.
And if you get any 5-up, you save them. So just quickly go bang, bang,
1
dead,
dead.
and next.
Dead.
Oh, okay. Well, fine then.
So
I have 1 more action point, and I will fight again.
Yep. One guy has 1 wound. 1 guy has 2 wounds.
Yeah.
I don't expect this to go well.
And you would get another adaptation at the end of the round.
Yes.
But I missed 4 times with this one, so only 5. Roll some 6s. Profit. Look at that! You rolled a bunch of 6s.
Holy crap!
All right, so put a wound on the guy that only has 1 wound on him, yeah? Because if you get a 5, you get to keep him.
Yeah,
These are 2 damage
yes,
hits, so
yes.
roll 2 feel no pains for the guy, the 1 guy. He's dead, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And then the other guy only has 1 wound left, so he's got to really roll. He tried.
He tried.
They are dead.
Pop, pop, pop.
And here is my activation token to demonstrate that I'm not cheating.
Yep.
Frogs are going deep.
Yeah.
You need to kill them now.
Yes. I need to kill them a lot.
I don't know what happens if you shoot the giant robot at them, but I'm betting it's bad.
Did we remember that they were blind?
Yes.
Okay.
I hit on 2s normally. I was hitting on 3s there.
Thank you.
The other interest, just so nobody catches, I don't mess this up. I don't understand why. I'm sure Michael could explain it. These guys hit on 3s.
Yeah.
Everything in my army hits on 3s except the fist guys, but the slicey guys hit on 3s. Those guys hit on 2s.
Gotcha.
I don't know why. They just say that they do.
Who puts out the most damage right now?
Oh, the Hunt Master also hits on 2s, which makes sense because he's the commander of the army.
To your question, they hit on 3s because of the younger, more experienced warriors.
Because they're what?
They're the younger, more inexperienced warriors.
I figured the guys at the fists are more veteran.
They are.
That was my guess.
You guys correct?
Yeah. The squads are the same size. Yeah, they're both units of 3. I think when I played this before, there were units of 5 frogs, and that was too many. Rather than 3.
So how many wounds do they have total?
They have 1 on each of them, but they have 4 each, so you've got another 9 damage to do to kill them. But I have no feel, no pain,
Yep.
or anything. I have nothing other than a 3-up armor save.
All right. We will hit you with the big construct.
Okay, that makes sense.
So we'll start with the Armory Piercing, which is 4 shots.
Okay.
Or 2 sets of 2, so 4 shots. And he hits on 3 pluses. So actually, he will target you first. So I can reroll 1s.
These are no on 2s, though, right?
What?
That one doesn't hit on 2s?
No.
Okay.
Threes.
3.
So-
Armor
so-
penetrating?
Yep.
And damage? Oh, 6s?
Yep.
I made 1 6. How much damage are they?
They are 3.
All right, so you'll kill 2 guys. Pow pow!
And now the artillery.
Which can go at someone different if I don't misunderstand the rules, if you want it to.
Oh, it certainly could. You can activate those guys a third time, right?
I sure can, yes. And he probably, I don't know if he'll kill that skimmer thing in front of him, but I certainly would try.
And then I can't shoot you, then I have to pay to disengage. So
Yeah,
unfortunately,
it's a whole thing.
it's going to be overkill, but it is time.
Oh, we did forget one rule.
What?
It doesn't matter. Oh, I'm sorry, no. These ones, if you disengage from them, you take 2 damage. These
wow.
ones do 2 damage to you when they connect with you for combat.
Oh, lovely. See, sadly,
Hippity hoppity.
yeah. Sadly, I only have two close combat units in this whole thing. Everyone else does not want to be touched.
Mm-hmm.
So,
There's a reason I focused and killed a close combat unit.
yes, you've killed. The 2 kills you have are 2 of the 3 close combat capable things on my table. Something tells me this isn't going to take long. So this was 3s, but I targeted, so I get to reroll 1s.
You do, yeah.
Better. So 2, 4, 6. These are not the armor piercing, so whatever your regular save is.
3 up. Cocked. I failed 2. Are they 1 each?
2 each.
All right, he's dead. I feel like I got tremendous value out of them, and I'm accepting of them being dead.
Yes, you did.
You should take your blind token back so we don't lose it.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right, then. That was fun.
Yes.
Never go.
I do not like these trades.
No, those trades didn't go great for you. I'll acknowledge that.
Oh God, how do I bring this back around?
Okay, I'm going to activate these dudes. We'll do their free 9-inch move. Right there. Let me make sure it's 9 and not 7. It's 9. What's fun about this is I am having many desires to mess with this list, which I didn't know if I would, because there's not actually that many different units. It's not like there's like a Harlequin number of units. There's not a Drukhari number of units, or God forbid a Space Marine number of units. And so, like, so far I have not figured out how to use the transport effectively at all.
Yeah.
And I don't think I need 2 of these the way that I've been playing, but maybe I do. It's cool that these can sit here and hold an objective.
Yeah.
Right, that's neat. So they move there, and then I could move another 7, and then charge 10 and punch that flyer. They've used 1 action point, and they will come into this. Oh, they can come over here. No, they're going to come into this guy. This is the bomber guy?
No, he's the bomber
It's just
guy.
some guy that I need to kill. That's all it is?
Yes.
Okay.
And he actually has no melee abilities.
Well, that's unfortunate for him.
So were these the guy that just coming into me does 2?
Yeah. So he takes 2, and then I have 15 attacks.
How many
But they're only 1 damage each, so it's
how many
different.
wounds does this guy have?
10, I think?
Yes.
Man, that was 6 months ago knowledge. That was like my brain's like, 10. By the way, we forgot to do something for work. Did you see the thing that I posted online that was like, so you're really good at multitasking? No. So you're really good at getting one thing done? Also no. These guys hit on 3s, because they're not as experienced as was previously explained to us. That's a very good roll. 14 6s.
This is armor piercing?
Yeah, other than the artillery piece, my entire army, basically.
5, 14.
So I believe my feedback for Michael is that the frog guys with the Huntmaster are way too fast.
Yes.
Because that was like they were over here, and they're like, and now we're here.
All right, I actually got 4 6s, which is better than I usually do.
But it's not enough.
yeah, and
These are all 1 inch, but still,
1, 3,
it doesn't matter.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have overkilled by 2 wounds. You terrible, inefficient person.
I apologize.
It's okay. Whatever.
Okay, they have an activation token.
I quite literally don't understand how to deal with melee with this list as it is. So like this was going to go this way.
I presume that you needed to screen with the little cheap flyers rather than, since this is going to go fast, why don't we get Michael over and ask him some questions?
Yes.
We'd like you to join us. We've discovered that our game is going to be very quick, so we'd like to take a short break to talk to the game designer. Okay. You should stand near Jason so they can hear you. We're both curious, how should he have deployed? It's Dawn of War.
Okay.
Basically what's happened is I've discovered that,
That's template 1 for our people who don't play 40K.
I apologize.
It's okay.
I discovered that with the Huntmaster, that means that my frogs can get to his deployment zone on the first turn of the game,
If he deploys on a line, yeah.
which he did.
Yeah.
So I've killed a large amount of his things so far, and he's wondering how he should have deployed, and I think that's a great question.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a concept in 40K that advanced 40K players are familiar with called screening. This is where you would use an ablative unit of something cheap and inexpensive.
It was the tiny flyers, like I had guessed.
Yes. This is where you would use an inexpensive. This is where you'd use an inexpensive unit such as cleansers to zone something out. I'll move to the center of the board here. Okay. Yeah. Hi, friends. Okay. So like you'd have your cleansers here. Let's pretend this is the deployment line, right?
Well, we should trade those guys' positions just because it will help the game be more interesting. We should put the.
But here you go. I'll give everyone a little example here because a lot of our folks are brand new to tabletop war games.
Oh, really? That's great.
They are.
I love that.
Me too. Welcome, everybody.
And this is like the best hobbies ever.
So basically, these are now legally in formation, and if you are concerned about things punching through your lines to, I don't know, something that you really care about, like that, you can do this at deployment, right? And they can't break through, they can't get to the engagement point there, like you could be even more diligent about it. And so even if they had, let's say, somehow engage and then had a melee action, they can't just keep making this a thing, be like that. I think that's a perfectly fine opening screen, and you have so much chaff that's kind of designed for that purpose that you can build yourself a little corridor. You could even be like this.
And then when I melee out the thing, you get to
You get
countercharge
to
me and kill me.
countercharge, and they're great at countercharging, especially them. They want no part of this.
I think that we should leave you deployed this way because it's going to make the rest of the game more interesting. Because otherwise, I'm going to charge the other melee unit on the next turn.
Yeah. So this is a concept that people pick up on, and that's kind of why these sorts of units are there. These can get burned down fairly simply. They're a little more durable.
But they do the blind thing, which is really cool.
Oh man, and it's really nice to shave off action points off of things that are more efficient than you. Right?
They can remove action points?
Well, because if you don't cleanse, you're going to be hitting on like 3s and 4s now.
Oh, I see what you're
So
saying.
it's making a big difference. Do you spend the 2 action points to get rid of it?
No.
Well, then you live with a terrible penalty for the entire game. So really, that one, you can do that move and then double blind and be like, okay.
Right. I had a unit that was blinded, but it's dead now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's I blinded the 1 unit of 3 back there.
You did?
Yeah. Because they were the only things like this unit activated, blind, move.
Oh, this guy got blinded?
Yes.
Oh, I don't have a token for that. Is the range crazy long for the blind?
It's 24.
Oh, there's no way you blinded these guys then.
I didn't. Okay. Oh, 'cause
You were way back there.
Yes,
Yeah.
I apologize.
That's all right.
Blind fired.
Yeah, you killed 2 of them with your guns.
Yep.
Okay.
So those are the kind of some core ideas if you're in this situation. And again, if you even want to be on the line, you don't have to be that close. You are able to take multiple move actions. So these things have a 30-inch move if they want it.
Right.
Just saying.
So let's let you be deployed like this because it's way better for you.
Yes.
And then if you charge your melee thing into my melee thing, I bet my melee thing dies.
Very possibly.
Well, do they have armor penetration?
These guys, no.
Oh, well then maybe not. So you should take a moment to try to figure out what the best thing to kill those guys with is. They have 4 wounds each and a 3-up armor save.
I think it's just the Annihilator again.
Okay.
Um,
That doesn't sound wrong.
the question is do I want to shuffle my screen so you don't take him out the next turn also? Because I doubt I'll kill them all.
Well, if there's only one of them, if you can kill 2 of them, which seems likely,
Yeah.
the one that's left isn't going to be able to kill that giant robot.
Yeah. Yep. So he's gonna activate.
Take aim. Yep.
Yep. And do the thing. So
Oh, he has different guns in the. Oh no, this is the same guy that shot.
this is the same guy who shot last.
2
time.
shots on 3s. Rerolling ones. Isn't that what? Am I wrong?
It's two-shot guns.
Oh, you only rolled 2 dice last time. That's okay. Roll 4 dice.
That was a different thing.
Okay, fine. I believe you. So these are on 3s. We're rolling 1s.
Yep. So that is
4?
4.
AP.
This one is yes.
I rolled 2 6s somehow. Because these are like bazillions of damage.
3 each.
Okay, so 2 of the guys take 3 and have 1 left.
And now we do the artillery, which is 8 shots.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s. Hey, that was a good call. Woo, converts. So that is 2, 4, 5, 6, doing 2 apiece.
AP?
No.
Okay. Well, I saved all but 1. So I'll put 2 wounds on that guy.
Yep.
On that one frog that has not taken previous frog damage. And I think we're going to help you one more time. Because you could have moved them anywhere you wanted on their turn.
Yeah.
I think that is going to be a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Your mind should have probably gone where this guy is.
Yep.
Because he's actually one of the focal points of your army to rotate around, not to throw into people.
Okay.
His melee is almost defensive.
Also, the thing that Michael did when we played is, I presume that's still a character that can slough wounds to the other giant robots. So what Michael did when we played is he put the giant robots together, and so when I charged in with the bone ram, then when I charged in with that, he just kept throwing the wounds off to the other robots, and then I had to continually fight the good robot.
Okay. I did not actually understand the commander mechanic, so
It's fine. This is literally, and the point of this is that everyone's learning how to play. That's why I just moved your screen around to make the game more interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I will activate them again because I'm not dumb.
Yes.
And their first action will actually be to shoot because they can try to shoot out your screen and still charge.
Is this your second or third activation? With
That's the second with them.
one. Because they moved across the board.
The previous guys are dead.
Yes.
Okay, so these are the stabby stab guys.
Yes.
And they are going to shoot their guns into the screen that's in front of them
All right.
with their first action. They get 2 shots each, as one does. Do I even want to do this? Because I can't charge twice because that's too many action points. You can't ever, unless you start in combat with somebody, you can't ever fight 2 different units in the same turn. So the guns aren't going to clear them. So I think what I should do is clear them and then shoot something. I think I should charge them. Because my 6 shots that do 2 damage each aren't going to clear your screen.
Yes.
I don't think. Do you guys have 2 wounds each?
These guys are these guys. They are 2 wounds each. Yes.
It still seems unlikely. Okay, my first 2 action points will be to charge these mofos. They take 2 damage the minute I come in. Oh, does that get halved, Michael?
What?
The damage I do when I come in, does that get halved?
No, those are signed wounds.
Okay. So do people also not get feel no pains?
Correct.
Okay.
Shield and everything.
Brian and I got that one, that rule wrong for those that were watching the earlier stream. And then I'll punch you 15 times, as one does. Because whenever there's the option between playing the mission and choosing violence.
We choose violence.
Always choose violence. I only hit on 3s with these guys because, as previously stated, they are the inexperienced frogs. The tadpoles, if you will. 11 with AP.
5, 3.
Pollywog is a better name. Is a better word.
How many did you say?
11.
11? 11, okay.
6s.
I get 2 6s.
Take 9 individual points of damage.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep.
Well, you only have 8 left in the unit.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah. So.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. All right, so their gun is really all that's left here. It does 3 damage normally. So down to 2. These guys have 2 wounds each. So I'm going to shoot these guys with my guns
All right.
before I get picked up by whoever activates. 6 shots, hitting on 3s. 4 hits with AP.
So 4 6s. Colin is picking off my screen so that I can do less later. So 3.
Save 1, so it's 2 damage each, so you lose 3 guys.
Yep.
It's 3 damage, but because of your trait, it goes down to 2 damage. And you lose 3 guys.
Yep.
And those guys are done. Here's their second activation token. They only have, just so you know, there's only 4 wounds left in that unit.
Yeah.
It looks suspicious. Super sus, but there's only 4 wounds left.
Yep. So he can activate his 3rd and final time, because that just makes sense. Because that is the most likely way for me to pop those guys. So I will do the non-artillery. I will use his regular gun first, which is 2 sets of 2.
What happened? Sorry, I had a work thing.
He's
What's up?
using his non-artillery gun first.
Oh, you're doing the guy for the 3rd time?
Yes.
That makes sense.
So 4 dice. Armor Piercing, hitting on 3.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, because of course I will target them.
Okay. All right, so you kill all of them. Oh, I might get 6s. Sorry, I forgot what AP does for a second there. You kill 2 of them. I will leave the one that has 2 wounds left.
Yep.
Weirdly.
Crazy talk.
And you will shoot him with artillery, yes?
Yep, I have no choice but to take him off, because he could theoretically activate his 3rd time and tie me up.
At least touch you, yeah.
Come on, 3s. I do still get to re-roll the 1s, because you are still targeted. So awesome. 3, 6.
6?
6 normal armor saves.
3 ups. You got him. If you want to hand all that stuff to me, you can. All right, well, good news. I'm not in your deployment zone anymore.
Woo!
So that's something. Right?
Yeah.
That's something. What do I do now? Do I YOLO another thing into you? I'm going to activate these guys. How far is that thing? Oh. Okay, it's a move action, not okay. I did misread a little bit. So I did go a little bit too far with the first unit. I read it wrong.
Fine. We all learn here.
Yep. So that's their 3rd move action, and then because I'm Batra, I can take cover for free.
Aha.
So they now have those guys are chilling there with a 1-up save. 2-up save, excuse me, 2-up save. It's not a 1-up save.
Michael, there was a question before. Since artillery doesn't need line of sight, it doesn't matter if they're cloaked.
Oh, and those guys are still cloaked. I did not uncloak because I was not going to attack anything. I'm just wandering around the field cloaked.
All right.
As one does.
All right. I only have one artillery left. Its range is 36. The only things not cloaked are your one flyer back there. Is literally the only thing that can be seen by normal guys. And that is 30. So I could theoretically. Where do you move? You move 10.
I just sent a picture of my warlord to my friend and said, Frog is their leader.
Is that's within 30, right? Yes. Do I care?
Note that that construct can't drive over those rocks. He's got to go around it.
Ooh, yes.
I just learned that. I'm applying things I've recently learned.
Crazy. There's a finite number of things I can see.
That's true.
Can I charge him? Charge him
Yes,
if he's cloaked?
100%. I promise.
You don't need to less to charge.
That's a very common question, evidently.
It's in the FAQ.
Cool.
I can charge you, but I can't get all my guys into you.
Mm-hmm. Remember that you can go through that thing. You can stand on it to charge me. Does that help you?
Yes. We're choosing violence because we always choose violence.
Okay, choose violence then.
And so my creepy crawlies,
You need to remove my units at this point
Yes.
because I have more stuff than you at this time.
yes. Does anything break your cloak, or is it only if you actively turn it off?
There you go. Michael's just going to answer the questions. I'll let him do it.
Yep. Do.
Do-do-do-do-do.
All right. Awesome. So,
Do you have the 3-inch extra engagement range? Is that what you have?
no.
Okay, so you need to move again then, and then you can't charge, right? Because you're more than 7 inches away.
There's no extra charge for
You only move 7, right?
I move 8.
Oh, okay. Well then, yes. It looks like one guy can get in.
Yes.
I don't know if more than one can get in. I'm just from right here. It looks like one. I know for sure one guy can get in because you're measuring it.
So, yeah, I kind of want a measuring stick rather than a tape measure at this point, but yeah. So from here,
Yeah, let's say he can get in, but I don't think the other ones are going to be able to.
yeah, no. He is like basically right there at the edge of
That's
1
fine.
inch.
I believe you. There you go. Perfect.
And then these guys will be kind of back here.
Okay. So 2 of them get to punch me.
Yes.
And they are armor penetrating, you said.
These guys, no, they are not.
Oh, okay. Well, all right then. Let's
yeah,
do it.
it's sadly not great. So it's 4 each. So
8 dice. Oh, I think this is going to go very badly for you.
I know.
Colin's computer is calculating what you're going to do and then what I'm going to do in counter.
Yeah, 3 pluses. Don't get to reroll ones. Still, that's pretty good. 2, 4, 6.
Okay. They have a 3-up save like the vast majority of my army. I presume I don't get cover, but it doesn't matter because I save everything.
Yep.
And that's it, I think.
Yep.
All right, well, I'll activate my guys to punch back at you.
Yep.
And these are the punchy ones, which are the ones that hit on 2s.
You have to move to get all 3 of them to swing on me.
There's some sort of shimmy thing. How does that work?
During melee,
Yeah.
you 2-inch move has to be closer to the closest enemy opponent.
And I just get to do it before I punch?
Correct.
Yep. I agree.
Okay. Thank you, though, because we needed to understand that.
Yes, this is as much me talking to you to understand for myself, to understand for the people that are watching the stream. Like,
2s. 8. This is 8. Against you, they're only 2 damage.
are they armor penetrating?
They absolutely are.
Of course they are.
Well, my army is.
5, 6, 7, 8. Here comes 8 6s, everyone. No one's seen this happen before. There's exactly 0 6s in those rolls. And how much damage do they each do?
To you, they do 2. They do 3 normally.
And these guys have 3 wounds each.
And they've not been hit before, so they don't have the
Yeah.
adaptation.
Yeah. So that's
So-
1 dead. That's 2 dead. That's 3 dead.
That's not how the game works. You can have
no-
2 alive if you spread those last
yes.
2. Okay.
Exactly.
And I strongly suggest it's 2 that I'm not touching.
Exactly.
I guess I can still charge you, though.
Yes, because you've only used 1 AP so far.
Well, and I had to decloak to even punch you to begin with.
Yep.
If we're going to follow the rules.
Yes.
All right, these guys are going to charge, but they're going to charge this way. Actually, are they going to charge? No, they're not going to charge. They're going to. Did the fact that they punched and got punched mean they lost cover, Michael, if they don't move? Because I had them take cover and they have not moved, but they did punch people that came to punch them.
As soon as you're engaged, you lose cover.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, I can just get it again though.
Yeah, if you're not coming after me.
Okay, and then their other action will just be to shoot, and they'll just shoot those guys. That's way better.
That's probably the right thing to do.
Well, especially because they're flamers.
Oh, but I don't get the adaptation token until the end of the round, or until the end of the activation.
Take 6 armor penetrating 1 damage hits.
Okay, they're dead, because I'm not going to bother to roll those dice.
Why not? You might get, if you get 1 6, you keep a guy.
What?
Oh, you need 3 6s. I'm sorry.
They
I thought they had 4 wounds each.
No, they have 2 wounds each.
I thought they have 3 wounds each, right?
No, they have 2.
Oh, well then they're just dead.
Yes.
I agree with your earlier statement then.
Oh, no, they have 3. Why am I saying?
Roll 6 dice, please. Let's follow the actual mechanics of the game. It's not like we're going to run out of time to play our game. Okay.
I get one.
So that kills a guy and that kills a guy. So they are dead. And I will take cover.
You have literally cleared the bulk of my army at this point, and we're not even halfway through. Wow.
I enjoy that Michael said that this is the army that people haven't figured out how to play. It is not that complicated. my whole army is cloaked, while one thing at a time goes and beats on him. It's not even sophisticated.
Yeah.
No. We did move his screen around to try to make it better. I don't know what he has that takes out the unit of warriors in 1 activation. That hasn't been what has happened so far.
No.
Both times he shot the Annihilator. Well, the first time he shot at them, he did 3-3-1, 3-3-2, I think. Yeah, you did 3-3. 2 of your 3 damage hits went through. Yep. So each 2 guys had 1 of those, and then your artillery only did 2 because they have a 3-up save versus that. I actually don't think the math is that those guys. I mean, I don't know.
If they're close by, could have he walked up and stomped and auto-assigned wounds as well?
He was not close enough.
Okay, I was just
Yeah.
curious. If he's
Okay.
close enough, he can punch, that's what.
Anyways, it's back to you.
Swap the mine and the annihilator.
Yeah, I would happily play that match too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine calling it because I'm not coming back from this.
No, people are watching. Let's keep activating things and shooting at each other.
Okay.
You have another robot to shoot at my guys.
I do.
It's not like you're robotless.
Oh, yeah.
You also could bomb them. If that was a thing that excited you.
Yeah, prepping for bombing runs. That's what we do.
Yeah.
I think Notebook's still doing this kind of stuff.
The bombing run.
Oh, it just does 3, right? That's not even going to kill a guy.
It's per base
It is?
that you pass over.
Is that true, Michael? The bombing run is per base you fly over?
Yeah, if you clip the base of the unit, it's bombed to them.
Yeah, but the unit takes 1 bomb hit.
Yeah, the whole unit gets it.
Right, but every model is not going to take 3 damage.
No, it's three. It's yeah, three. Yeah.
But it's by
3.
unit, not by model.
Yes.
That's what I was clarifying.
Yes. Sorry. Unfortunately, I can't bombing run you in such a. Well, actually, I can.
I don't think it's going to do anything.
Hold on a second. So 14 to here. Can I? Yes, I totally can. All right. So we've activated this unit. We have
Okay.
moved once.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I will bombing run over you,
Okay.
and then
And then bombing run back?
I can't do bombing run twice.
Okay.
So I will come to here.
And then shoot me?
How good is his shooting?
Well, I take 3, so let me put
Yes.
that on a guy for you.
Yep.
Boop.
Yeah, it's armor piercing. Oh, spray. Michael, can you
Auto
explain-
hit.
Spray is auto hit, right? So yeah, then we will.
How many hits is it? You don't need to roll any dice.
Yeah, it is 4 auto hits.
Michael, check needs you.
So it is 4 auto hit, 4 armor piercing auto hits.
Oh, wow. 1 damage each?
2 damage each.
Oh, that's really good. I block 1 of them. So you kill a guy.
Woo!
Because I'm going to put 2 on the first 2 guys, and then the guy that took 3 from the bombing run can't take 2 damage. He doesn't know how to do that. So he does not have sufficient power to do that. So he dies.
Unfortunately, I've just fed you one of my better pieces, and I keep doing that, and I
He's
hate.
in cover.
hate
Oh, that
that.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, I was -1 to be shot at, which doesn't matter.
Yes.
Okay, great. Activate these dudes. This is their free move from the leader dude.
Yeah.
And here we come. We drop cloak, obviously.
Yeah. I keep getting good value from my bomber, but not enough value from my bomber.
I mean, he did good value there, but now he's going to die. So,
That's what keeps happening. I keep doing something that's high value with him, and then losing him. I should be able to do it twice when I get it a little bit better.
Well, you're playing the army that won his tournament, so I don't know if he's going to buff it.
Oh no, not at all.
2 damage. Just because I charged you.
Cool.
And then 3s. Wow. Math. On 3 ups, on my 15 attacks, I have achieved a 7.
All right.
AP, though.
Oh, it's armor piercing.
Yeah, everything.
Frickin' stupid. And he started with 10 wounds. He is at.
He's
8
at 8.
wounds. I actually rolled 3 6s.
Yep, so now he's at 4.
Yep.
But I will punch him again because I have 1 more action point.
Yep.
4, 7, 8. There we go. And I will roll badly again. That just because I'm a good guy like that.
Thank you, Colin.
You're welcome. 10. Actually, that's exactly math. 9. 1 under math.
9 times, Mrs. Bueller. 9 times. I save 2 of those.
And explode.
Kaboom.
Yep.
Why is there not an exploding mechanic? I could use that.
But we're not cloaked anymore, and we're not in cover.
Yep.
Here's their activation token. I have 2 more.
At some point we have messed up math because I have 3 more and I go first. So.
No, I went first.
Oh, you did.
Go.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Do I have the most close combat army of the 4? I do, right? Oh no, the bugs are pretty close combat too.
Yes.
But they also shoot and I also shoot.
But you're more deadly.
Yeah. Well, there's not as many of me.
Correct.
Yeah. But you know how I feel about that. Less units to manage means I'll make less mistakes.
I will aim and fire at these 2 hippie hoppies.
What?
That makes one less.
That makes what?
One less.
Oh. Okay. Are you shooting the 2 guys that are in cover, or are you shooting the 3 guys that are not? Which would you prefer?
I'm going to shoot at the guys in cover because this guy has unerring accuracy. This unit's attacks always hit on 3+.
Right. Rock on.
It is 2 sets of 4.
Okay.
And so here we go with 3s. Lots of 3s. Come on. And I have aim, so I reroll 1s, which is great because there's a fair number of 1s. Convert some of them, so 4.
Still a really bad roll.
Yeah.
AP?
No.
All right, let's save all of them then.
Bully for you.
Well, 3-up saves are good.
A little bit.
Oh, is that it?
He moved, aimed, and shot.
Okay. So the question is, are either of these units 17 from something? Yes, and probably no. No. Well, I can get 1 guy in combat over there. That's all it would take. I don't know that I want to send the 2 guys that are just standing on the objective being cool.
I'm going to say something, and you're going to find it kind of shocking, Colin.
Yes?
You don't actually have to punch me every single activation.
I don't think that's true. I've thought about it a lot. And I'm not convinced that you're right.
You can take a turn to position, to be like, next turn I'll punch him, or I'll punch him twice next turn.
That's 1 activation. So 2 of them can get it. So we're going to go. Meow. And he doesn't get it. He's just like, oh, but what about me? Take 2.
Okay, 1 on each of them.
Yep. Get some, get some, get some, get some, get some, get some. Get some! Eight with AP. Seems bad for the home team.
To these 2 guys? Yeah, no, I'm not rolling those dice.
Okay. And activated.
Yes.
Whenever there's violence to be chosen, please choose violence. Have him shoot them again?
Yeah, I think he has to keep picking on the same 2 over here since they are half dead anyways and on an objective.
Okay. That makes sense.
So that should be...
I don't remember how many shots it is, even though it happened moments ago.
Yes. It is 2 sets of 2, so 4 dice. No, am I looking? No, I'm looking at the wrong guy because I moved the card. Done.
What's that?
Oh, sorry. It is 2 sets of 4 dice, so 8 dice.
Okay. And always hits on 3.
Yep. Come on, math a little harder. Rerolling 1s because I was aiming. Yay. So 2, 4, 6.
With AP? No.
No.
3 up 6. How much damage are these?
2 each.
You got them.
Woo!
Oh, this is theirs, because they've already activated twice to get over there.
Yeah.
Do I only have 1 activation left, so I have to choose between killing and victory points? That's my least favorite thing ever. No, I don't, actually. If I move this guy to here, I get 1 point, but if these guys charge him and are on that thing with him...
Can they get their whole base in?
Yeah,
Yes.
because you're not directly in the middle.
Yep. Mistakes were made.
Get some! Hippity hoppity. Boing, boing, boing. Okay, take 2 damage. That's step 1.
Yep. So this unit has a mechanic where,
I have purchased correctly, by the way.
yes.
This is absolutely the army I want.
I was going to ask for a designer's rule that says you can't play the frogs, is what I was really hoping for in the FAQ.
Nerf Colin. Colin OP.
Yeah. Colin does not get the frogs.
These are the not the polywogs, so they only hit on 3s.
All right.
12. With AP, just to remind you that everything has AP. That's true. A lot of my stuff does do multi-damage. These guys do 1, which is kind of perfect.
Wow.
You
That's
saved 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's math.
Yeah. But there's also like 4 ones. Yeah.
So you take 10.
I take 10, and he only started with
15.
15.
So he's got 3 left.
Yep.
I have an action point left.
Yep.
So I'm going to punch you again. Chuck's really excited about this. So I says, oh, wow. That's a bad roll.
Wow. Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and go like that. And then let's go ahead and go like that. 5. And you only have 3 left?
Yes.
So you need 3 6s here. How easy?
I mean,
Like just child's play.
I did actually do that one time last game.
Okay.
I got 1 6.
Well, he's
so
done.
that is not enough.
Okay. But I'm done. My turn is over. You get 1 more activation.
I do.
You can shoot them with the giant robot.
How many wounds do they each have?
4.
Darn it.
You could go over there and stomp on them and then shoot them, Michael said? I think I'm probably too far away for that, would be my guess, but I don't actually know.
I can't get to enough of them for the stomp to matter.
Okay.
So
Fair.
I will just aim and fire at you.
Okay.
So,
And this is your final activation, too.
yes.
Okay.
So, 4 dice.
Uh-huh.
This is the Armory Piercing.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Or 3s re-rolling 1 since I'm aiming.
Okay.
That is 3.
Save none of them. They're 3 each.
Yes.
Okay, everybody takes 3. Everybody takes 3. Do, 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 do.
Everybody wants some. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8, 2 wounds each, no AP. But I did aim. Convert 1 of those. So 2, 4, 5.
Normal saves.
Yep.
You killed a guy. I only failed 1 save.
Yep.
And that's the round. Let's do scoring for the sake of them learning.
Yes.
I have killed more.
No, really?
Yes. I am in fact holding more.
Yeah.
But well, so we both hold 1. So you get 1, and I get 1. I get hold more and kill more, so that puts me to 3.
You're holding 2.
This holds.
And this holds. What?
And this is holding 2. Isn't it this 3 inches?
Yeah.
So I'm holding 3.
Okay, I thought you said you hold 1. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say you hold more.
Everybody holds 1,
Yes.
is what I said.
Oh, okay.
You hold at least 1,
One.
so you get 1 point.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
I have hold the line. Are there 3 things that are still in my deployment zone? There are. So that's 2 points for me. You have 2 things in your deployment zone, so that's 1 point for you.
Yep.
So that's 1 point for Jason on the first secondary.
Yep.
I guess we'll just do we should just do all of your secondaries. This was not that. This
No.
was this.
Yes. 1.
You don't get a point for killing something, I don't think.
No, it's kill more.
Oh,
So
is it? Okay, so you got 2 and I got 4 then.
Yes.
I was slightly wrong. And then you have 1 point for
Stand in my
2 guys in your deployment zone. All you need is kill. Specifies that you need to wound 5 of my things, which you honestly probably did. Let's see what the actual number is, because I don't remember. Do you remember?
I do not remember.
Okay. Score 2 points if all of your remaining units took a shot, engaged, or meleeed this round.
Yes.
That's true. So you get 2 points for that. And then the last one you got was weaken them. If you caused a wound to 5 different of my units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you also get 2 points. So you got 5 secondary points that round.
Woo!
Really rocking it, Jason. And I have hold the line, which gets me 2 points.
Yeah.
I also have weakened them. Did I hurt 5 of your things? I'm going to say yes.
I'm gonna just eyeball that one. Yeah.
Okay. And then I took stay on the move,
Yeah.
which I obviously don't remember what does. It did all of my units make a move, engage, or disengage?
No.
No. But more than half of them did, so I get
Yes.
1 point there. So I get 5 points as well on secondaries. We both were 1 short of perfect.
Yep.
So I'm only up by 2. Points-wise, it's a very close game. The issue, I believe, is that you only have 2 things left.
Yes.
Should we play till your 2 things are dead, or do you want to stop?
I will concede.
Okay. And that is our game.
Yes.
If you have questions, ask them, and we will talk to you about it. I will come look at the stream shortly.
Yeah. This is super fun. I super enjoy this game. I was not ready for how fast Colin is, and I was deployed on the line. I am a less experienced wargamer, so my screening was not up to par.
It was insufficient, but that's how we learn.
Yes. You can tell I'm taking this game super serious, and this defeat is going to hurt me in my soul, and I'm going to cry into my pillow tonight because obviously I have overinvested it in a game that this is literally the 3rd time I've played.
Well, this is the only metric for your quality as a human being that matters.
It is very true.
Right. So. All right. Oh, there's all types of chatty chat.
Oh, what's going on? And remember, use code Falcon.
Oh. Someone says fear the queenling. That's from like the previous stream.
I was left with 2 units.
I think we left with 1, so.
But I'm actually really curious if I was also going to add insult to injury and go first. So let's actually do the roll-off. Because the 2 frogs that are in your deployment zone are a real problem if you don't go first.
I got a 3, so there's a very real possibility that Colin rolls a 5 and would have gone first.
Those two frogs were
Yeah.
absolutely going to spend their turn in combat with your construct.
Yes, absolutely.
But they only have 1 wound left each, so he could have just punched them.
That construct does not have a melee attack, so he would have had to disengage for 2 and then shoot you.
Oh, I should go check on my dog. Yes. That's what I should do. Should I end the stream?
Yeah, unless someone has a question.
All right, guys, we'll be back in. Do you know how long? How far along are they?
They just finished round 1.
I would say between an hour and an hour and a half. People ready to watch.
Hour and a half.
Let's shoot for an hour because it's getting super late and we're going to have to feed people and stuff.